everyone, my name is Sierra Reinhardt and I am a student in this class. To start my video, the current progress and where I am now, I'm apologizing ahead of time. I'm going to be glancing back and forth on my notes a lot. At this point in the class, I want to be honest and say that I am very, very behind for the majority of the term. My project focuses on using machine learning to improve cybersecurity threat detection through intrusive detection systems. And while I understood the topic conceptually early on, the actual the actual execution, there I can say that, took longer than I anticipated. Right now, I am in a much better place. I've completed the core literature review, analyzed peer-reviewed research involving data sets like CIDS2017 NSL-KDD, and I'm not going to list the other two I did off because it's hard to say. And synthesized how machine learning can help learning models perform compared to traditional signature-based intrusion detection systems. And again, we kind of talked about how it's different. As the one self-learning and the other one's basically like a calculator. It's like when you push on a typewriter, and it's just the action that makes it happen. It doesn't have there's like an organic aspect to AI. It's self-learning. Was I behind or where I expected to be? I was definitely behind where I originally expected to be at this point in the course. I underestimated how much time it would take to critically read, compare, and synthesize multiple academic studies. It was a lot. A lot of them were different, that all use different methodologies, metrics, and assumptions. Instead of just summarizing research, this project required deeper analysis, comparing accuracy, recalls, as well as false positive rates. Scalability and real-world limitations were also a part of that learning curve slowed me down early on, but it also significantly improved the quality of my work. Once I factored in, sorry, I got lost again. Once I factored in those variables. What I would do differently if I could go back in 10 weeks. If I could go back about 10 weeks, the biggest thing that I would do differently is to lost my place again. Is to start earlier and narrow my scope much sooner before life got in the way. I spent too much time initially exploring broad areas of machine learning and cybersecurity before committing to a focused angle. That's kind of all over the place. I would also begin organizing my sources and notes more strategically from the start, so it wasn't such a scattered mess. Most importantly, I would remind myself that falling behind doesn't mean failing. Once I accepted where I was focused on, things became much more manageable. Advice for future students. If there's one piece of advice I would pass along for future students, it would be don't underestimate the time required for a accurate I know what the word is, but I can't say it. Synthesis. It's harder. My mouth is numb too. Reading sources is one thing, but comparing and evaluating them is another. You have to have like a group. My mind's drawing so many blanks. You have to gather all your research source together, and I'm going to like talk kind of in math a little bit, and then add it all together. And then what stays the same, what doesn't fall out to the side, that's kind of the core. That's the info that's most likely on track. I would also encourage future students to ask for clarification earlier, so that they have an idea of what they're doing and they don't spend a bunch of time just kind of rambling on random tasks. Finally, to be realistic with yourself as to what you are capable of and what you are capable of within those time frames. This is a very demanding project, and setbacks are normal. Closing, overall, I was behind for the entirety of the term. However, I have made substantial progress and completing my coursework, and also feeling more confident within the topics of my coursework. This experience has strengthened my research skills for sure, and my time management as well as my ability to work through more complex technical material that it's kind of hard to keep your focus on. It can be kind of boring sometimes. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future. Bye-bye.